What's good, people? It's really good. Damn quarantine. You know, like the randomly relate, reverse rants, no hate. All right, come with me for a minute. I want to show you something. Okay. This is my home gym. Of course, I got my bike right there. Got my baby bench right there. I had that bench just for a long time, man, since the 90s. But that bench can hold, I think, 610 pounds. Okay, they don't make them like that no more. This, of course, my pull-up rack, wide grip, close grip. Do my leg raises here, do my dips, and got the push-up bars connected to it. Now this, of course, is my other bench, squat rack. Okay, it's a bunch of weights and all of that. You can see, got my jump box, my mini me, of course, punching bag, more weights. Now, what I love about this punching bag is because it comes back, okay? Like the other bag, you know, your standard stationary bag, you know, yeah, that all counts, but between the two, I chose that one. I love that, man. I love this. Tests your reflexes, your movement, and all of that. Okay, now, let's go back inside. I'm doing this for everybody who doesn't have weights. If you do not have weights, okay, you have no equipment. Also, I didn't show y'all, I have a bunch of resistance bands. I have from 10 to 100 pounds of resistance bands. Okay, they all come in handy. Now, I'm gonna give y'all a solid routine with no weights. Before I do that, this right here, I highly suggest. But what I do, and you can go to a Five Below and get you some floor mats, little puzzle piece looking box pieces you put together, get you a nice little spot on the floor. I like to do that. Throw a yoga mat on top of that. Depends on what I'm doing. They do slide though. That's one thing I don't like about them. So if you have a wood floor, they do slide a lot. Okay. But here's a solid workout for you. Okay. If you don't have any weights, okay, I have weights and I still do this anyway. We're in quarantine, right? You have nowhere to go. And for all of the people that's been saying, but I need to get in shape. I really, really want to get in shape. I really want to. Now you have no excuse. Okay. Now, what I like to do is I take 2 decks of cards. Okay. You hear people say these are called prison push-ups. No, we ain't in prison. We're in my living room. Okay. At the end of the day, well, my family room. So what I like to do, I take 2 decks of cards. What I do is, okay, all of the face cards, that's 11 push-ups. With the exception of the Joker. The Joker is 12 push-ups. Every other card, whatever number's on that card, that's the number of push-ups you do. And I do it for triceps and biceps. And what I do is I make a pile. Now, of course, as you, whatever card, once you discard it, you're making a new pile of discarded cards. Once you get to the last one, it's over. So, I do the same thing. And what I do, let's just say, if I pick the Joker, okay, Joker's on my card, cool. I discard that. I got 12, right? Push-ups. Then I go to the tricep push-up pile, and whatever I pick, if I pick a 3, okay, I got 3 tricep push-ups. The beauty of it and what makes it fun, okay, what keeps it fresh is because you're never going to get the same order. You shuffle your cards up, and you never know what number you're going to get, what order they're going to come in. They come as you pick them in, you know, give it a good shuffle, and that's how you do it. Simple, nothing hard about that. Now, what you can do to add to that so you can get some shoulder work too, okay, because when you're doing push-ups properly, you're hitting your chest, you're hitting your biceps, and you're getting a little of your shoulders, but you're getting your triceps as well. But now you're doing that, you're actually getting a full tricep workout as well. So now, like if you can get on your toe, you can do it right on the floor. You don't even need a bed. You can get on the floor. Walk yourself up to where you can go down. It's just more effective if you can put your foot up like on a bed, a chair, or something, and then you can do that where you're getting, but your head is like this way, not like I'm looking at you now, like here. So you're doing it, you're pushing up, so you're getting that shoulder work. Okay, simple, and I guarantee you, you're gonna feel that. It's better to do something than nothing at all and keep waiting for that day to go to the gym. Okay. Now, I like to use these to do my push-ups. I have push-up bars. But like I said, if you don't have any weights, that's who I'm doing this for. This is the purpose of this. Even if, like I said, I have a gym, I still do them anyway. Now, what you can do, before I even do the push-ups, okay, for legs, okay, what I do is I do 600 calf raises. I do 400 with my feet facing straight. Okay, 400. I do 200 with my feet facing sideways. You know how people say a person walk like a duck? Okay, now when you do them that way, you might have to use something to keep your balance. Just keep you from tipping over, because that is an awkward stance. Don't worry about why I do it that way. If you do them, you'll feel it. You'll understand right away. I see why he does it that way too. Okay, so that's 600 calf raises all together. Then I take these. Okay, this is 10 pounds. I use 15, sometimes 25. Depends on what I'm feeling, but really you can do it with no weights at all. Jumping jacks. Okay, I do 120. 120 might not be your number. If you have to break it down, do 20 at a time. Whatever number you get to, and you like, okay, I'm not going to give you some little simple, petty, a workout that's just a waste of time. But I do 120. Like I said, you pick your number. Of course, you're doing jumping jacks, but I do them with weights. Now, you can do them without weights. 120. Then, I run in place. 120 steps, right? 60 on each leg. I do them as fast as I can. And I do them with the weights. Okay? Then I do jump squats. Now, you guys know what those are. Females do them more than guys do them. I love doing them. They're effective. You feel them. You really feel them. When you're done, it's like, okay, that burn is worse than when I actually use my leg machine. Plus, I have a bike, so I mix it all up. But this, again, is for people who say, I don't have a room in my house for equipment. I don't have equipment, period. All you need is your body and a couple of pieces of furniture. Now, abs. I love these here. Now, I do these where I'm crossing my feet. Okay, and of course, you tighten your stomach, your abs the same, as you're doing it. I do these here, okay, for my obliques. I do 80 on each side or 120 each side. Now, when I'm doing these here, depends on what I'm feeling. Okay, also, I do these here, where I'm clapping underneath my thighs, pulling my knees to my chest. Okay, all for the abs. Also, you can do here, elbow to knees, okay, elbows to knees type thing. It's all on you. You can take whatever variety you want. You know what planks are. I don't have to show you what planks are. You know what planks are. Okay, you know what all of this shit is. But what I do is, whatever ab exercises I'm doing, and then of course, you got your regular, crunches, right? Now, I usually do 4 sets of 20. It depends on what I'm feeling. But I'm gonna tell you, to me, in my opinion, the best way to do it is get a timer, right? You can put it right on your cell phone, free, no charge. Get a boxing timer, because a boxing timer is better because it has the features that you're gonna need to do what I'm about to say. Let's just say if I'm gonna do 6 ab exercises, what I'll do all 6 back to back. When I complete all 6, that's 1 set. The next set of all 6, 2. So how many sets I want to do. But when you get to that second set, you start to really feel it, because you're doing them all back to back, and you're hitting your abs from different angles, and it burns a lot worse and a lot quicker, right? Now, what I like to do is take my timer. Let's just say, for example, if you say, okay, I'm going to do these right here for 30 seconds. Okay? You set them as rounds. So each round is for a set, right? But what I like to do is in between, because what is good is in between you have like your rest. I take maybe 15, 20 seconds in between, depending on, how I'm feeling. But at the same time, it's on the timer, so it doesn't matter how I feel. Point is, okay, I got 15, 20 seconds to recoup. Okay, back to the next set. Now, I like to do it that way because it keeps it to where you're not just saying, okay, I'm gonna do 20, 20, 20, 20. No, you're doing however many you can do in that time. So once you get to the point where you're like, okay, these are getting easier now, you simply increase the time. Go from 30 seconds to a minute or whatever. But that's what I like to do. So you don't have to have any weights. And for the obliques, like when you're doing this is like from fingertips to your heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? When you're doing those, I like to mix every exercise up to the point where it's feeling difficult. I don't look for a relief. I don't want it to be easy. It's not meant to be easy. Okay, if it's easy, you're not going to see the results you want. But like I said, we are in quarantine. There's no excuse. You have every second that you need, every minute. If you're working from home, like I said, you're home, it's all day. You can go to work in your pajamas now. You can sit up on your computer. For those that's working from home, there's no, oh, I got stuck in traffic. Oh, by the time I get home and cook, you can do this right in the comfort of your own home. Now, when you're doing the push-ups with the decks of cards, to me, that's what I love the most. Well, I love all of it, really. But it's the most fun because, like I said, you don't know what you're going to get, and you just go. It's as simple as that. It's either you want it or you don't. But that right there is simple. And I can do that. In fact, I've been doing that. And so people like, man, you still hitting the gym? What, the gyms are closed, right? Well, I have a gym home, but that's all I've been doing. Purposely. Now, later on tonight, I'm about to go out and go make some money. Later on tonight, come back in, probably jump on my bike real quick. And I'm going to finish out the rest of this week with doing exactly what I just showed you all. With the exception of I do have a ab roller and, the ab wheel. And I like to use my push-up bars, okay, when I do my push-ups. But either way, you don't have to. Just put your hands on the floor and do them. Do them on your knuckles. Hey, whatever. And if it gets hard, like if you're doing it and you find like, man, I can't really do the halfway push-ups. Get a cushion, get a pillow, put them under your knees. Roll up a towel or something. I'm pretty sure you got that. Put them under your knees for support and, do them that way. Either way, it's going to build up until you get to the point where you can do them without having to do it the easy way. It's all about your health, and it's just something else to do, to pass this time with this quarantine. Hopefully, when and if this thing is over, we can get back to our normal lives, that you just keep it going. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say on this video. And I hope y'all do it. Hope y'all enjoy it. And I'll catch you on the next one.